What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, here to just spew a little brilliance at you. Now, if you guys have noticed, I'm in prep, sort of. I'm not really measuring food, I'm not measuring macros, but I know what I'm eating. I know I'm eating about 6 to 8 meals a day. I know I'm getting about 50 grams of protein per meal, about 60 to 100 grams of carbs, and my fat is in trace amounts. I don't normally add in fat. I'll have peanuts here and there, peanut butter. You know, but at the end of the day, I've been doing this long enough to be able to eyeball. So I've been getting a lot of emails asking, hey, can I diet like you? Can I get where I don't have to count my macros, I don't have to measure? And the answer is probably no. There are some guys like MACROS who actually got ready for his WBFF show and placed really fucking high by not even fucking dieting, not changing a thing, maybe adding in like 10 minutes of cardio every other week. You know, he's a freak. There are those genetic anomalies, those genetic freaks who can get it done. However, the vast majority of you, honestly, hire a coach. Allergies are killing me, man. Hire a coach. That's the bottom line. Hiring a coach who is a good coach, I would say like myself, like John, like Derek, like people like that who are good coaches, Jason Theobald, who can take your macros and scale them down as you need to go and raise your cardio. That is necessary for 99.9% of competitors. For those who aren't as attuned with their body and those who aren't as genetically elite as a MACROS or even as myself, I've been doing this a long time. I can stay lean year round and I know what my body needs. However, for most of you, you just need to measure macros. There's no way around it. You need to measure your food, and the bro way of dieting, the starvation, the chicken, the rice, the bullshit, that's all bullshit. That's all been kind of thrown by the wayside. Now, it still works. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna have my clients want a set meal plan where they have to eat fish at meal 2, chicken at meal 3, steak at meal 4, because the fish thins your skin, the chicken maintains, and then the steak fills you out. Because that's what these fucking bros like to think. Now, I'm not saying the bro way doesn't work, because it's worked for years and it'll continue to work. I am saying that I will fucking refund your money if you expect me to tell you what to fucking eat meal 1 through 5. I had someone last week, 2 weeks ago, I actually just refunded their money because I want you to make a meal plan. I said, I can do it, but I don't like it. I don't think it's optimal. I don't think it's a good move. Because your lifestyle, you won't be able to adhere to that long term. You're not going to want to eat chicken fucking meal 2 every day. I don't do that. I have options involved in the meal plan, but at the end of the day, fuck. You gotta learn to take your food, measure it, and fit those into your macros to be successful at this long term. Now for me, I'm a hybrid bro, the way I diet. I eat the same fucking thing every day, just about, where each meal is gonna be about 50 to 60 grams of protein, somewhere in there. It's gonna be about 60 to 100 or even more grams of carbs, and then fat's negotiable. And that might be higher, that might be lower, and what I do is if I gain too much, if I'm starting to look soft, scale it back a little. If I lose too much, I eat more. That's what I'm doing now. So at the end of the day, I'm able to do that. But again, I do diets. I know what my body needs, and I can visually eyeball food within 10 to 15%, which ain't too bad. I've actually tested out where I've done that. So at the end of the day, guys, you have to measure macros. There's no way around it. Just because MACROS and Marc Lobliner don't measure their food and eat at restaurants and eyeball things doesn't mean you can do it, okay? So it's kind of like do as I say, not as I do, because frankly, we're all different. And Mike and I have been doing this a long time. At the end of the day, you know, you can throw on the natty, not natty things. I know a lot of natty guys who diet that way too, where they just look at food. I believe Marshall Johnson, he just eats how he feels. He eats pretty damn, I don't think he's ever seen a food scale. There's a lot of guys like that. So at the end of the day, it's genetics. Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, because taking your food scale with you on prom, that's not a game.